Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Jay Will here again at Veteran Nerd Review. Going to give you guys another Marvel Legends figure review on the Marvel Legends retro card, Dark Phoenix. I am very glad to have picked this gal up. I've been waiting for a little while for them to release this version of the Phoenix, or the Dark Phoenix. I know there were probably several versions that came out, probably through Toy Biz back in the day, but I was too young and broke to be able to get any of them. And of course, to have a modern or updated version of her is always a plus. So let's go ahead and take our stand here. Set her back just a little bit. And guys, if you can, go ahead and subscribe for me. I'd really appreciate it. Hit the like button, hit the notification bell, and share your thoughts after the videos. That way we can get together and chat it up a little bit. Discuss our thoughts and feelings and have an open heart discussion about this character, or this gal, as it were. And that way you guys be looped in and in the know about any more videos I got coming down the pipeline, and that way you guys also be aware and tracking any updates to the raffle program that I'm getting ready to implement for you guys, so you guys have an awesome chance to win some cool figures that you may have missed out on. And let's take a quick look at the packaging here. We got a nice retro card here of Dark Phoenix, X-Men. I love that uncanny X-Men logo right there. Brings me back to my kidhood, my childhood and everything. Hits me right in the feels of nostalgia. Of course, artwork of the beautiful Jean Grey right there. Got some more artwork on the back, just a little bit though. And it's black and white. Got a little bit of a read up right there. If you guys want to read it, go ahead and pause it now. And then got some more figures that came out in this line. I have Spiral. I haven't gotten Avalanche yet, but I do have the Wolverine right there. And I just need to get to, maybe like 3 or 4, maybe 5 multiple men figures, if they're still available somewhere. And I may pass on Long Shot, I'm not sure yet. But other than that, not a whole lot else going on with the packaging here. So let's go ahead and put that to the side and bring her a little bit closer. Guys, if you guys come across a Jean Grey in your lifetime, be very, very, very careful. She is very, very unstable. All the many lives and personalities of Jean Grey definitely get the best of us. And let's go ahead and bring in some of her previous versions here. We have the Love Triangle 3-pack Jean Grey, her regular form. Then we have the regular Phoenix in the green. This is the good version, the one that's still your friend, even though she's incredibly powerful, before she loses it and goes crazy and turns into the Dark Phoenix. But it is a B word and a half to get this one to stand on her own due to the heels that they gave her that are like incredibly hard to balance on. So I'm just gonna hold her here for a little second so you guys can kind of see what the 3 of these look like together. Let's go ahead and get like an evolution thing going on, kind of like how I had in the thumbnail. Put it on this side right here. So yeah. So you get the normal Jean Grey, then you get the Phoenix, and then you get the Dark Phoenix. So yeah, nice little lineup right there. Try to get my hand out so you guys. I want you guys to be able to see as much of this as you can without my hands in the way. But yeah, not too shabby, not too shabby. Even though this one is a little bit shorter than I like her to be compared to the regular Phoenix, because this one has, of course, the heels on it. Let's go ahead and bring these girls back out the way. Let's put her next to the 2 guys that fight over her a whole lot. We have the VHS Cyclops here, and we have the Tiger Stripe Wolverine that came out as a part of the Apocalypse Build-A-Figure wave from back in the day. I have the Cannon Beams Metal Claws equipped on mine. But yeah, she literally was bouncing back and forth between these 2 guys for quite a while until she became literally too hot for either of them to handle. So that's quite the bummer. Bring these guys back out. Now let's go ahead and put her next to the Marvel Select Apocalypse, since he's like the only mutant that can actually overpower him. He's a little bit tall, so you guys bear with me a little bit here. You guys can see how big of a height difference these 2 have. And yes, I finally, if you guys watched my Apocalypse Select video, I struggled a little bit to try to get his head off, but I was able to finally get the Select head off and replace it with my spare Marvel Legends head. So I think that looks much better, in my opinion, proportion wise. So it's not that he doesn't have this huge melon sitting up on top of his shoulders here. But yeah, those two look very good together. Of course, he has the ability to increase and shrink his size as he pleases. So he can be huge. He can be up to like 10 feet tall if he wanted to. So that makes sense for his scaling purposes. Now let's go ahead and bring old girl back here just a little bit. As far as accessories go, she does come with a set of down to business hands. One's already equipped. Bring my camera back down so we can get more on her. And she comes with a pair of open hands. One kind of like just a regular palm hand. Another hand's kind of like a, hey you come hither kind of hand, or you over there, what are you doing? You with the face over there. And then she comes with this nice little flaming bird effect that you can use to wrap around her hand. As I had in the thumbnail, I kind of like wrapped it around her arm and balanced the bird in her palm right there, kind of, sort of. So yeah, that works for me. I wish they did get more flame effects though, like a nice big ball of flame kind of deal, like she, you know, hurling fireballs at somebody. But you get what you get. Complaining doesn't really help. Maybe they do a re-release somewhere down the line, deluxe version or something like that, where she gets like a lot more flame effect or something like that. I don't know, maybe if we all complain collectively. But looking at the figure, she looks very good all the way through. I don't see any paint blemishes or issues or anything like that on mine so far. Nice color and shape through all the way throughout. And I love the fact that they kind of updated her, gave her the updated female arms here, legs as well. So you do get the ability to balance her a lot easier than the Jean Grey that I just showed you guys, and the regular Phoenix that is such a headache. So she just stays in the plastic bag somewhere in my storage. She gets on my nerves. But anyway, now that I have this one, she'll probably be going on my display with my X-Men Rogues Gallery kind of display with the Apocalypse and the Brotherhood and everything. Because in this form, she doesn't really count as a hero. So yeah, she's going to have to stand with the bad guys on this one. Wiping out galaxies and whatnot. Anyway, very well done, I believe. Nice darkness throughout the red in the hair. So of course, it's a lot brighter red than the previous versions of her. This red is a lot darker over here, but yeah, you can kind of see it a little bit right there. So, nice updates there. But yeah, she looks very pretty. Definitely a very appealing figure to have in your collection. Now let's get down to brass tacks here. She can't really look up because her beautiful unkempt hair is all in the way of her shoulders right there, so you can't really look up. But she can look down a little bit. She has the older neck joint in there. It's not a dumbbell joint. So she can look down pretty far. Side to side a little bit. Gets kind of hindered on the other side, on the right side, because of the hair on the side. It's a good range of head tilt. So she can illustrate some emotion there. But other than that, there's not a whole lot of movement around the head just because of the hair. Shoulders move out to the sides very far, so that's good. They can go all the way down and all the way around. Bicep swivel with the updated double jointed elbows. She can get some good range right there. She can kind of like reach behind her head a little bit, so that's pretty cool. You get the wrist swivel with back and forth motion of the hands, and it's like that for all the hands, so spare ones as well. You get a diaphragm joint right here that allows for rotation as well, back and forth crunching. You don't get a waist cut or anything like that, but you do get legs cut to the sides that far. Kicks forward a pretty good deal, so that's cool. Backward about that far. Upper thigh cut. Double joint knees as well that bend in very far, so that's why you can get like that nice little flying effect kind of pose with her. No boot cut or anything like that, with ankle pivot and up and down motion of the feet. So you get a nice little range of motion, good paint job, great menacing looking Dark Phoenix here. Definitely brings me back to my childhood and reading comic books and watching the cartoon and whatnot. So yeah, I think I picked her up for about 20 bucks or so. Somewhere between there, between like 15 and 20 bucks, I think, back when the recent sale that Hasbro Pulse had. So not a bad value. Definitely advise you guys to pick her up. especially if you are a fan of the X-Men universe. But yeah, as always, guys, appreciate you all for stopping by. Hit the like button, comment, subscribe, share your thoughts at the end of the video. Hit the notification bell so that way you guys be looped in on any more videos I got coming down the pipeline. And you guys can be aware of any more updates for the raffle that I'm getting ready to issue or start at some point later on in the summer or probably fall. As I've mentioned in some other videos, I'm probably getting ready to do like a test run, maybe towards the middle or end of May, and let it run for about 30 days to see how much I can get to kind of like funding wise, so that way you guys can, you know, buy your tickets and everything, get them in, so you guys can, you know, have your fair chance, opportunity to win whatever I'm putting up for the raffle, or a test raffle anyway. But you guys stay safe out there. Later.